Okay, so I think it's about time ready we do the pushback and push and start really. So we close the door. Still got exit 2 open. I've decided I completely forgot this FMC down here, so I'm using this one for all the doors and stuff like that. Just makes it a lot more better. It looks cleaner. So that door's closed. Go to the jetway. And we can prepare for pushback and departure. Let me just have a look which... Oh. Going on pushback nose to the left, I'd say. Okay, so... Prepare for pushback and departure. Nose to the left. And I'd start just before push. Beacon goes on. Handy dandy. No issues what I can see. Engine off on the
cockpit word for pushback. Locking gear.
Using my real world realistic GSX sound instead of the computer animated ones which they use for standard. Some of the commands are still in that kind of voice, but
locking gear.
This one sounds a lot better. I think it is actually someone speaking into it, saying all the commands and stuff, which is pretty awesome.
Departure check completed, Captain. Bypass pin inserted. And release parking brakes, sir. Commencing the push, Captain. Start engines at your discretion. Clear to start both engines.
2-2. Oh, going around to Unicom. There we go. Okay, so engine start. It's simple on the triple. Simply go up to this panel up here, just above where the fuel jettison is and all the fuel next to the emergency lights and window heat. This is your engine panel. Want to go to simply click whichever engine you're starting. Just left click it to start. It should start. Which it is, which is good. Okay, once it gets to... Oh god, what have I just done? This time here, about 28, 29, start injecting your fuel. There we go. Can hear that little roar from the G90s, which I think on this one. Such an awesome sound. Okay, so I just had the click back from the start here. Number 1 starting. Also, always make sure your beacon light is on. Alright, 20. Fuel goes in. Switching to TCAS. There we go. Okay, engines are started. I'm going to go to our flight control bit. Start doing our normal flight control check. So elevators up, down, ailerons and roll spoilers, left to right,
and set parking brakes,
rudder,
please.
left, right, parking brakes are set. Okay, we're sorted there. Flaps I put to 15. So 1, 5, 15. For some point when I was loading cargo and the flaps decided to go down, I've actually got no idea why they did that. I'm just really confused why. So our pack should be all running.
Unlocking gear.
If you can go off.
Captain, the tow truck is disconnected and the bypass pin is removed.
Is that the recall? Few cool down. Packs are working. Can see no off or any yellow on the overhead, which is good. Cover all of this. This is all nice and handy dandy. I may be on Vetting, but I am still running Ultimate Traffic 2. Just gives that little bit of an extra feel. Still aircraft landing and taking off and stuff, so it's not a completely dead airport. All 59. Have a good trip. Sweet. Got released. That's right. So I'm gonna quickly taxi to the runway, then I'll come back when I'm holding. Okay, so we're just coming up to the runway now. I've had to go all the way to the end. We are very heavy, or a heavy aircraft today, so we're gonna have to. Of course, it's the only way really to go right to the end. Get as much runway as we can. So strobe lights go on. Landing lights also go on for departure.
Approaching 08 left.
Got the RS. I think that's what it is. Running. Okay, so it's alright left. So if we could do a good line up on this one.
On runway
08 left. Okay, there we go. Lined up. Hopefully this won't be a fail lineup like my ones normally are. Flight director's on. Toga's ready. Start rolling. %. Toga. I like to go to the tower view. Our V runs are 160. This tower this is. Oh, that wasn't such a straight line up after all. Wiggling down the runway like I normally do. There's 140. Jesus Christ, we are wiggling about. We're generally not going up speed at all. Go on, rotate. Come up, there we go. That is a very long run. God, we almost didn't make it. Plus for our climb gear up. Sky Team livery looks awesome. Sweet. Autopilot, LNAV, VNAV. Our speed's not being controlled by the aircraft. Hopefully we don't keep dropping our speed. We'll have to go flat 5. We're fine. Major frame drops, but it's all good. Right, flap 1, so in that kind of range. Let's get to flap up and then we can stick up our flaps really. Flaps up. There we go. Let's go a bit close on this. Get my bank. Awesome. We're up and away. So yeah, not really much else to say. Once you get your autopilots on, of course you want to have your altitude set in here. If you got, as long as you got your FMC filled out correctly, then your LNAV and VNAV literally covers the flight the whole way, which is, well, easy really. You can go do whatever you want. Of course, VATSIM, you're not supposed to be out the cockpit for more than 30 minutes, but some people stretch that, you know. But yeah, that's about it for this part. So I shall see you when I'm in the cruise for a little checkup. So I shall see you probably halfway over the Atlantic. What up, guys? So we're back here. We're at our, well, we were at our cruise level 310. We've just been called to step up to 330 as stated on the routes. I can't tell you exactly where we are. I believe we're probably somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic at the moment. We're just climbing up to 330, so if we go outside now, still see it's kind of weird. It's getting dark behind us, I believe. No, it's not. It was earlier in the cockpit. It did look like it was. It looked like it was getting darker, or it was like dusk kind of time. But it's all right now. Sun's up high. I think we're gonna have an all-day flight, to be honest, which is pretty cool. So that's a pretty nice view. So if we go down and top down, we'll see exactly where we are. So yeah, bang, coming up to bang in the middle of the Atlantic. What are these islands here? I've always wondered that. Why are there random islands just there? Unless they're like, they're not Madeira or anything like that, because Madeira is kind of the islands just by Africa. I don't know what them ones are. But yeah, that's about where we are at the moment. So I'll check back in with you guys when we're on approach, really, or when we're beginning our descent. See you then.